Hi, my name is Callie and I'm a yoga teacher and somatic facilitator. I have a background in gentle yoga and I'm here today on behalf of Edelon to help give you some postures and exercises to help fortify and strengthen your shoulders. Lots of people experience shoulder pain and discomfort. As many as 67% of people will at some point in their lives experience some sort of shoulder discomfort or pain. And when it comes to the causes of shoulder pain and discomfort, there's a lot of variables to work with. But one of the main ones is slumping and slouching and just generally having bad posture. The shoulder region is a really crucial part of the biomechanics of maintaining proper spinal alignment. And when it comes to shoulder health, we're not just talking about the actual joint itself. The shoulder is the entire shoulder girdle. So it includes our chest, our back. The shoulder is a really kind of a smaller joint, and there's a lot of stabilizer muscles across the chest and the back that help to strengthen and stabilize the actual shoulder joint. And so what's the solution when you have shoulder pain or discomfort? There's a few different things that you can do. Number one is practice the exercises in this video. So we're going to go over different exercises, really simple, easy ones that you can do on a daily basis to help strengthen your shoulder girdle and your shoulders in general. Number two, you can wear the Edelon Posture Bra. So this bra helps to maintain your posture, which can help be preventative when it comes to slouching and some of the negative effects of slouching and having bad posture like pain and discomfort. So when it comes to wearing the Edelon Posture Bra, it actually helps to support proper posture, which helps to maintain your correct shoulder position and therefore preventing pain and discomfort in the future. So today we're going to be using some resistant bands. Resistant bands are affordable, portable, and super versatile tools for strength training. We recommend always having a set on hand. We do have Edelon posture bands, but you can use whichever ones you have on hand. Our first exercise will be the shoulder external rotation with a resistant band. To do this one, tie a resistant band to a doorknob, hook, or other sturdy object. Grab the band with your right hand so that the band runs across your body, and you're going to want to place a rolled hand towel or something similar between your ribs and right elbow. As you hold the towel in place, move your right arm away from your body and then slowly bring it back to your navel. Keep your right thumb pointing up towards the ceiling. Do a total of 10 reps and then repeat on your left side. This exercise is great if you experience stiffness in your shoulders or tend to slouch a lot. It will help increase your range of motion and increase your shoulder stability. Here are some mistakes to avoid while you're doing this exercise. Number one is you don't want to move your shoulder. So make sure not to move your shoulder. Let your hand be your guide and really use that towel that you're holding between your ribs and your arm to keep it in place and help isolate the movement to your, just leading your hand so that it stays in your shoulder. Another mistake to avoid is arching your back. So we call this J-Lo booty in the yoga world. It's when you arch your back and you stick your booty out. Instead, correct your posture by engaging your core and tucking your tailbone down and really holding your core strong in place while you do this exercise. Finally, make sure that your thumb is pointing up and not sideways. It's really easy to do this one with the thumb pointing to the side, but what you want to do is instead rotate the thumb up, kind of like you're hitchhiking, and keep the thumb in place throughout the entirety of the exercise, just like so. Exercise number 2 is scapular retraction. So this one's very simple. Stand with your feet hip width distance apart, keep your shoulders stacked, and imagine a string is pulling your head up. As you exhale, squeeze your shoulder blades together and imagine you're squeezing a pen between them. Hold for 5 seconds and then inhale as you relax and repeat for 10 to 15 reps. It's very simple, as you can see. This one's great for improving your posture and decreasing stress on your shoulders. If you want to go to the next layer, you can add a resistant band, so just holding it kind of at shoulder height and doing the same exact exercise, but while holding some tension on the resistant band. Doesn't look like a lot is happening, but trust me, you will feel the burn on this one. Other ways to get the same effect is to sit on a stability ball while you do this, to do simple push-ups or to do the lateral pull-down machine at the gym. Our next exercise is wall slides. For this one, stand with your back against the wall and your feet about 6 to 12 inches away from the wall, and keep a slight bend in your knees. Press your head back and bottom against the wall and place your arms at 90 degrees with your elbows and the back of your hands against the wall. Slowly straighten your arms above your head to form a Y position. Go as far as you can while keeping hands on the wall, and avoid shrugging your shoulders. Do a total of 10 to 15 reps. This one is so much harder than it looks. This is a great way to build strength and flexibility in your shoulders and upper back, and it can decrease a forward head position. If you want to do modified wall sits, just stand this time with your forearms pressed against the wall, and your palms should be facing each other. So it's really the same exact kind of movement, but with a slight modification of the arm positioning. Once again, do a total of 10 to 15 reps. The only thing you really want to avoid in this one is shrugging your shoulders up. Sometimes it's tempting when we're lifting up our arms to shrug the shoulders up towards the ears, but try and relax them down and away from the ears while you do this practice. The next exercise is prone Ys and Ts. So for this one, you want to be face down on a yoga mat, stretch your arms out at a 45-degree angle to form a Y. Make a fist with your hands and point your thumbs up towards the ceiling. Squeeze your shoulder blades down and back. Gently exhale and lift your arms off the floor, maintaining the Y formation, and you'll feel your shoulder blades pinch together. Hold for up to 3 seconds and then slowly lower back down. Do a total of 8 to 10 reps and 3 sets. Prone Ts are going to be pretty much the exact same formula, but instead of having the arms in a Y position, you will instead have them straight across in this T posture. Same exact thing. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, feel the arms lift off the ground, and then slowly relax them back down. This one is great for building strength and stability in the upper back and rear deltoids, which can ultimately improve your posture and your pulling strength. While you are doing this exercise, make sure that once again, your shoulders are relaxed down from the ears. You're not pushing them down, we're just relaxing them away from the ears to do this one properly. Exercise 5 is plank with shoulder taps. To do this one, get into a plank position with your shoulders over your wrists and your feet hips width distance apart. Keep your head and spine aligned. Pick your right hand and touch your left shoulder, and then return to a plank position. Pick your left hand and touch your right shoulder, and then return to a plank position. Continue alternating sides for a total of 10 reps per side and do 3 sets total. To modify this exercise, just come onto your knees and do the exact same thing, just keeping the knees lowered to the ground to gently modify this practice. Another modification is that instead of tapping the shoulder, you just lift the hand a few inches off the ground. This one's still very challenging, but once again is a modification. And if you'd like to layer up, instead of tapping and bringing the hand down, bring the hand up and hold for 3 seconds and then continue. Exercise 6, we have the overhead press. For this one, you will need dumbbells. Stand with your feet about hips width distance apart. Hold a dumbbell in each hand. With an overhand grip, bring the dumbbells to your shoulders. The thumbs will be near your shoulders and your knuckles will be facing up. Inhale. Exhale as you raise the weights above your head. Pause briefly at the top. Inhale and bring the dumbbells back down. Repeat for 10 reps and do 3 sets total. As you add weight, it gets very easy to lose proper form. Number 1 is make sure you're not arching your back. So once again, we don't want that J-Lo booty. We actually want the Michael Jackson little tailbone tuck. So keep a flat back and activate your core instead to keep proper form. Number 2 is don't shrug your shoulders. You want to keep your shoulder blades down and away from your ears, relaxing them just down, really simple, and doing the exercise like so. Finally, one last thing that you want to avoid is locking out the elbows. Keep a soft bend in your arms while you do this exercise. You can tell the difference when I lock out at the top, whereas when I have a soft bend. This will keep you activating the correct muscles of the shoulder. Exercise number 7 is bent over dumbbell reverse flies. This can be done seated or standing. Stand with your feet hip width apart and hold a dumbbell in each hand. Hinge forward from the hips, keeping a flat back and your knees slightly bent. Let your arms hang down near your calves with your palms facing each other. With elbows slightly bent, exhale and raise the weights until your elbows are level with your shoulders. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Slowly lower the weights back down to the starting position as you inhale. Repeat for 10 to 15 reps and do 3 sets total. Here are some things to avoid. Number 1 is don't swing your arms. So it's really easy in this one to use your momentum and kind of swing the arms like that. Instead, we want to keep it really controlled and slow as you move. And that way you're really targeting the shoulder muscles and the correct muscles and not just using momentum and not risking injury. Number 2, once again, we're back here. Don't arch your back. No J-Lo booty around here. We want to tuck the tailbone and really activate the core to create that flat back. Just be mindful as you move through, as it is easy to get an arched back in this one. Be mindful and keep that tailbone tucked. So that's all for today. I hope that these were helpful to you, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you want to stay on the side of the internet where we show you how to support your posture with really easy and functional exercises, make sure to follow us for more.